So I'm here in Hyderabad, India. This is my third or fourth visit since we've come back to try and just pack down everything from my parents' legacy. And it's just been a long process, but it's very daunting. And I just wanted to catch up with everybody and just sort of give you a vague inkling of what it means to be a person of Indian origin from the UK or the USA or wherever it is that you live, and you may have relatives or family or immediate family in India, but you don't really know how to start the process of reclaiming your legacy. And there are a couple of law firms in England that can help you, but that I'm specifically from Hyderabad in India, and I started this journey knowing absolutely nothing. And now I'm sort of 2 years in, sitting at the civil city courts. I have to be very careful. I'm not sure if I can film here, but I'm in a corner where all the dogs sit, so that really calms me down knowing that there's dogs allowed to roam here. So basically, to cut a long story short, the whole process is very daunting, and if there's anyone out there that needs any advice, any kind of encouragement of going back to your country of origin and getting back what's yours, please do ask me, because I'm here and this is my third time I've come for my cross-examination, all the way from the United Kingdom to Hyderabad, and the occupants have not shown up. The tenant's lawyer, advocate, has continued to not show up, which looks very bad in court. And I've derived that mostly if you just turn up and persevere, you will get somewhere. I mean, okay, so truth be known, we came in 2023 of October, and we went to meet with my parents' house in Old City, and there was nobody there apart from a very old lady, and we said to her that we would like to speak to the old tenants that were there. Where are they? They said they're working in Chennai. There was a load of stories, but avoidance basically, and that avoidance went on for 6 months, and I was here for 6 months specifically to connect with those people post-COVID, because we lost contact. They continue to avoid us, and it transpires that they hadn't paid any rent to my parents since 2010. It's 2026 now, and they pulled out all the stops of civil lawsuits, and we had to produce 2 forms of eviction. And when we first went to lawyers in the United Kingdom, they were from the Punjab, and so there's a lot of this sort of reclaiming their legacy happening in Punjab. We specifically needed claiming legacy back in Hyderabad, and they assured us that they knew advocates in Hyderabad, which of course there are millions of advocates in Hyderabad, but ones that actually specifically know UK to India, Hyderabad specific, is very different. And we've learnt that because they say, oh, it will take years and years and years, maybe 6 years, which is all very well, and I trust that, but there's something about doing it yourself which actually not only saves money but gives you a greater in understanding and connection with your parents' legacy. So I'm here today. I'm fully aware that they're not going to show today, but the point is to show up and be here yourself if you can. If you don't have, because all my relatives have died. My mum and dad have died. My auntie's died. My grandma's died. My other grandma's died. There's no one here really we can trust, and we've heard absolute horror stories of power of attorney going to people and never seeing them again or their money. So you really do have to put your money where your mouth is and step up to the platform. And I will continue this conversation after I have had my meeting today, which I just don't think they're going to show up. But the judge, importantly, will see that I've come 5,000 miles and they can't even come half a mile to the courts. But this is a sort of charade that you have to participate in. All right, catch up with you shortly. Thanks for watching.